Good afternoon, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well, having a blessed, safe day. Again, continued prayers for those suffering or having suffered from weather and earthquakes, which more are going to be coming in some time. This 15th day of September. A couple more poems or messages. These both sound like they come from the angels. Then I want to talk about thought travel. I'll elaborate on that in a minute. Number 64. Incandescent lightness of being, never knowing what we are seeing. Truth lies within the word, so few have ever heard. In the beginning all was plain, before man became so vain. Don't doubt all you see and hear, for the Lord is drawing near. By and by we come and go, so few know what all we know. Hidden on the wind beneath our wings, answers to so very many things. Ageless rhymes so often told, to many a heart in days of old. Despair and doubt plagued many a heart, despite the words the Lord did impart. Carried on voices throughout the earth, the very sound of which showed their worth. Pretty easily understand that what's being said there. Again, sounds like angels when it mentions the wings. This sounds like angelic as well. 65. We speak to you throughout the day. Some of us go, some of us stay. So much to tell, an endless chatter. Cacophony of sound, all does matter. Spoken to you from far away, awakened we were beneath the clay. Now that sounds more like spirits that souls have been asleep. Long before he came, we slumbered. So sounds like those before Jesus, obviously. From days ago, we were outnumbered. It would be believers in him. In God, persecuted and hunted, we all perished, for following he whom we had cherished. Thought they silenced us once for all, unable to rid the world of holy call. Foolishly they believed in what they did. Quietly those left went off and hid. Till time had come to spread the word, to tell all there were the sacred third. Holy Mother they never found, angel lifted without a sound. They're talking how they never found her body. She was lifted. Call to her, she is always near, to aid her children held so dear. Follow her words that guide you hence, and well you'll be no matter circumstance. Magdalene, her secret protector. That'd be Mary Magdalene. That's informative there. Magdalene, her secret protector. Unable they were to ever detect her. Befuddled they were by angelic stupor, minds full of mist like a lovelorn suitor. Seeking to find her where nothing exists, many a year their search did persist. So much to tell, time quickens its pace. Soon all will change for all human race. Many think they know what will come. Full of their own vanity, leaves the mind numb. To the truth that surrounds all who do seek, steadfast must you be when we'll give you a peek. So this one was interesting, talking about how whoever they's speaking is lived before Jesus, and they were slumbered, they were in the ground, they were woken. When exactly? Don't know. I know during the process of these messages over the years, it talked about being the first ones to awaken, and later on someone got one that said that they were last to awaken. So there's nobody asleep in the ground. Not anymore. And my understanding, my perception was that was before Jesus. He defeated death. Part of the reason he defeated death, he claimed all those souls. He laid claim to those. Or most of them anyways. But I don't know it all. We'll learn all that when we become part of God's consciousness again. Then it talks about, mentioned Holy Mother Mary, that they never found her. The angel lifted her without a sound, which confirms her assumption. Called her, she's always near. It's not worshiping her before Jesus, she's here to help us. She's here to help her son. She wants to bring us all into his grace. So she's here to help us connect with him. It's like our guardian angels and all other angels. No different than people that we meet in this world that are supposed to be good shepherds that aren't, that help guide us to help Jesus. But talking to her, praying to her is not making an idol of her, not worshiping her. She's here to help us. That's why she's appeared here so many times, telling us, you must do this, you must do this, come to my son. And this basically, most part, blew her off. But I prayed to her. She's my patron saint when I was Catholic. What led me to take her name out of the blue when they asked, okay, what name you want to take? And like, bing, right in my head, right at that moment, Mary. So that's female. Can you take a female, Father? Says, sure. Never thought about it before that. No forethought involved in that whatsoever. Just bing. They're giving prayers to me through these messages, pray to her, through the rosary. No wonder I experienced her in various ways. Her presence, the reflection of this young child with cerebral palsy, who face just lit up when I turned her to face statue of Mary in a place where Mary was appearing. I didn't see Mary or experience her, but I saw that reflection. It was in the mirror, which is how we see evidence of God in this world, with reflections, not always necessarily directly, until we grow stronger in faith. Then much later, which first saw my daughter, saw Mary. She said, "This is my gift, I give her to you." When I saw her on the throne in her robes, I felt her presence, I felt her healing, I heard her voice. Why not? Because I believe. And people ask, why him? Why them? They ask, why not me? What is about them that they can experience that? And what's wrong with me? Think about it. Maybe you just don't believe well enough. You don't believe the simple stuff, you're not going to believe the big. That's why so many people aren't going to believe when Jesus actually becomes visible to everybody. They're not going to believe it. They didn't believe it last time he was here, or any other time, any other stuff that God's done. They didn't believe it. People didn't believe it. They pray and pray and pray. Oh, when's it going to happen? When it happens, they don't believe it. So I better start believing the little simple stuff, so that when it does happen, you will believe the big stuff, because you'll have no choice. Then I mentioned about Magdalene being her secret protector. Now, but unable they were to ever detect her, so she escaped. Befuddled they were by angelic stupor. The angels befuddled those who pursued them, seeking to find her when nothing exists. She's already gone. Many a year the search did persist. And then it ends with, many think they know what will come. Yeah, they do. It's not what people are going to think necessarily. As soon as it's all going to change for the human race. And this was, 8 to 9 years ago? Because they're full of their vanity. They think, oh, nothing's going to happen. We'll be okay. Yada, yada, yada. No, you won't. You need to humble yourselves. Change yourselves. Let go. So that you will be able to discern things. And you won't suffer. So that leads me to, actually not to thought travel, with talking about that, we better talk about this other thing, that Jesus being the way. Jesus said, he is the way, I am the way, no one gets to the Father except through me. He is the map. Jesus is the map. He's saying right there, I'm the way. Here, I am the map. Read the map. Follow the map. It will lead you home to where you need to be, to your destination. Jesus is the map, the way. So follow him. And then believe. Trust in him. Trust in the map. Believe in the map. We trust and believe in things that we see. That's easy. Trust and believe, follow things you can't see. And in most people's case, can't hear either. So I trust in him. Everything he tells me. Everything he reveals to me. So he is the way, he is the map. Nobody gets to the Father except through me. So you have to follow the map. Now that gets you to the destination. That doesn't get you through the entrance, through the gate, through the door. There's things you have to do. Right? You have to believe with all your heart and soul, every ounce of your being, beyond belief. There's unbelief, there's weak faith, there's medium faith, there's strong faith, which the sower of parable of the sower and the seed speaks about. But there's one more above that. Beyond belief is absolute certainty, knowledge, knowing. I know God's existence. I know everything He tells me is true. I don't believe it. I know it. That's above. Because just saying you believe, that's just saying you also have some modicum, some small amount of degree of doubt in your mind. You don't want to have that. You want to know God is real. You want to know God is the living God. You want to know that there is heaven and He wants you home. You got to know that He loves you. And you also got to know certain things you have to do. Know of His existence and believe with every ounce of your being, which the Bible tells us. Know that He's forgiven you for all your sins. Not, if I forgive, He'll forgive me. No. See, that's an example there. How man has turned everything God is, everything God's done for us, given to us, man has turned it around, flipped it around, and made it about himself. It's all about me. If I forgive, then God will forgive me. Right there I'm saying, I'm better than God. If I forgive, then God can forgive me. No. If I do this, or if I that, then God. No. God is first. He forgave you first. He's omnipotent. He's prescient. Got to think what that means. Limitless. Limitless means He's same yesterday, today, and today. He's everywhere, always. He's in the future. He's in the past. He's in the present. Those are time. Those are mankind things. That's not Him. There is no time and space with Him. He knows. He knows your path. He tells us this. I know what you're going to do, where you're going to go. Have your day planned out before you wake up. That's for your entire life. Before you're born, He knows your path. He knows all the choices you're going to make. He knows your map and all your alternate routes that you're going to take too. He knows all that. He knows your final choice. When you get to Him, say, okay, yay or nay. He already knows what you're going to choose. But He's still going to ask you. The very last thing He says to you, He's going to ask you which way you want to go. That doesn't mean don't do what's required and say, yes, I want to go to heaven. No, because He's going to say, okay, this is what's required. And you're going to choose. But He forgave. He says that in the Old Testament. He says, I will make a new covenant with my people and I'll remember their sins no more. Right there He's telling you what's going to happen. New covenant, New Testament. New contract. He's renewing your contract with mankind through Jesus. And He'll remember the sins no more, which means telling you beforehand, in fact, it said beforehand, the event, saying that He's already done it. He's already forgiven you. Now you have to turn around and forgive everybody else, because when you don't, again, you're placing yourself above God, which is wrong. So you have to forgive self and others. And many people forget others. And to truly forgive, as He said, 70 times 7, as Jesus said, it's hard. It's hard. There's still people I haven't fully forgiven. I thought I was forgiven. All of a sudden, time goes by and then He triggers something. And I feel that anger or whatever towards that person, like, I thought it was over that. Nope, there's still more there. So He doesn't always help you all at once. And you can't do it yourself. I guarantee you can't do it yourself. You got to put your share of effort into it. First of all, by saying, help me to forgive, Lord. I want to do that. And consciously do it on the surface and help me to truly forgive. Be rid of it all. And He will do so in a perfect time and pace. Might be all at once, might be slowly over time, might be in stages, but He will do it. And always be open to it. Not resist Him, not fight Him. And then you have to let go of everything in the physical world. Everything. People, places, and things. You can't physically take something because you're not spirit. You're spirit. You leave the body. You can't take your physical body with you or anybody else's or any physical thing. You take the stuff that's inside you, emotional stuff, emotional baggage you take of negative nature. You take that'll take crossover through the veil, but it won't get you in heaven because you can't take anything of that negative stuff, negative emotions. It's not compatible with God. So you have to leave that stuff behind. Again, you can't do it. You ask for help. But you got to be able, you don't necessarily have to say, okay, I'm here, it's time to go to the light, just drop your bags. If you can do that, great. But you say, I'm having trouble letting go. Help me let go. Help me let go. I don't want them. I want to come to light. Help me let go. They'll take the bags from your hand and let go and take your cross. They're there to help. So if you hear voices and physical voices in this world, or you're in the physical world, and you hear voices in your head, or you leave this, you pass away, and you immediately you're hearing voices telling you these things that say, hey, God was such a loving God, like everybody told you, everybody preached to you. Why would he let you suffer? Why would he do this? Why would he do that? Why would he take you away from your loved one? You hear that at all, in your head, in your spirit, heart, when you leave, that's the devil. They want to turn you against God. Do not listen to them. Listen to the other voices. Say, welcome. We love you. Let go. Come with us. Because other ones will say, oh, God, he's such a loving God. Why would we do this? We took you from your family. Here, we'll take you to your family. You stay with us. And I've seen this evidence with many spirits that I've helped cross over that didn't make it. I said, whoa, the voices lied to me. They said they'd take me to so-and-so and do this. And they didn't. Once they lied to you and kept you from basically missing the boat, missing the chance to go in the light, they were gone. They didn't care. They did what they did. They caused you to miss your chance. And the people got stuck. So anything you hear or feel before you pass and immediately after you pass that's of that nature, do not listen to him. Jesus is the way. He is the roadmap. Follow the map. But know, don't believe, know, forgive, and let go. Everything. And we'll see each other on the other side. God bless.